kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. U.P.K undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, but they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Now turn the headphones up just a little bit. Yeah.
Show up for y'all who don't. 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 Show up for y'all who don't.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. You go to war, y'all. You better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. You go to war, y'all. You better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
I used to wake up every morning, boy, and all I seen was mess. Plus the shit that I was dealing with, all I seen was stress. Now I really know the truth, and I understand what hurting niggas. Beast of the fields, they eat us up, and they hurting you. U.P.K is what I'm repping. Zion means a weapon. Some of you niggas playing, but me, I'm really stepping. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest. Nothing about a sequel. Them heathens, they gon' learn. Them heathens, they gon' burn. Esau, it's about to fall. Esau, then Jacob Esau turned. They been fucking with the chosen, so they gotta pay. Revelation 13 and 10, tell me what does it say?
So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
The blood that's in my veins descends straight from the greatest. All of my tools is dope, but that 40 know it's my favorite. And we losing all our babies to this crazy shit we represent. The money and the world, nigga, this crazy shit ain't making sense. We the children of the light, and we fighting all the darkness. The way I'm stacking ammo, my bitches thinking I'm heartless. Them devils get the smile and got you thinking that he harmless. Remember Oklahoma? That is where them cracker bombs. The pain will make you wake up. You know they really hate it. They turn the truth into a lie. That's the shit they gotta pay for. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest. Nothing about a sequel. Yeah.
So I be out with dawn. 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 So I be out with dawn.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
Let's get right to it, dog. You know it's raw. Well, let me catch you if you're showing off. They wanted to get you, I hold it off. Thought he was solid, but told it off. Running the field with the underdogs. Don't want to get involved. I can admit it. I know what it's coming. I'm tripping. I got every group. Niggas will fumble a bag. I get to the cash fast. Got to salute. I've been a hustler. Look how I'm coming up. You running your mouth, better run it up. I'm running this shit like a big dog. Living my movie, they pissed off. Pushing the law because we in charge. They gon' play this in the synagogues. How do I feel? I'm feeling great. Bigger the problem, the bigger the plate. Making my move, that shit gotta wait. Ahead of my time, keep it in line. Put on their face. I'm just gonna keep it all to myself. Wait, a couple of niggas that hang with me that'll bang for me. If I'm doing bad, never change on me.
We the salt of the earth. We the motherfucking underdogs. We underestimated. You understand what I'm saying?
I got tunnel vision. There's a bunch of ways I'm gonna get it. It's my way or the highway if you ain't fucking with it. Do what I say or go about your fucking business and take this money with you. I ain't dealing with no fucking children if they not my own. Going by myself, I'ma die alone. These bitches catch my wave and more just hopping on. They hear what I make, it starts to turn them on. I think it's sorcery, the way they rob the bone. The black magic stick, they stopping by my home when I'm not even home. I'd rather be alone so I can conquer shit and I can see it wrong. I just keep popping shit cause I won't be here long. I'm hopping on the road and get my diesel long. She wanna drop it low and get her eagle on. My new bitch bad as fuck. She look like me alone. I came up from the dirt, was born right under y'all. And just like God of wine, said I just wanted ball. These niggas seasonal. I watch them leave and fall. The last gon' finish first, cause we some underdogs.
They say the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Nigga, we gon' rule this kingdom, nigga. This one West.
Ride to the sunset, slide to the moonfall. Boss all said ghetto, then I got him, that's my doggy dog. Don't bark, gotta mean bite, we them underdogs. Over off the wire, 5 yards, I'm pressing all of y'all. 9 niggas up like I'm director from a caster call. I don't give a fuck, you want beef, neck to all of y'all. UPK priest, lace up boost, then it's time to ball. The clip name Wendy, all these shells, I'ma let them fall. Niggas claim they better than like who they think they better than. One West soldier, best best believe we got that metal in. Last name Cannon, cause I still got them drummers in. Kept us at that trapper, hell yeah, I'ma let them know. Underdog, you niggas tripping. We'll be popping or you sniffing. Real crafty with that smithing. Lock in on the mission. Rocking all out. Who to take the hop out? You be bitching, caught the crew time. Now the clock. Glitch it, nigga.
Every dog has his day.
Hey, there he is.
How you been?
Round in a scat, and I'm listening in the cat. If you ain't a spitter in his coat, then that shit is whack. Think you fucking with the U.P.K, nigga you smoking crack. You know I'm feeling awesome. I made 5 racks off the jack. I do you waffle, turn your ass into a pack. You know that I'm lawful, so I can't get no more tax. I rock that cool leader hat. Off white Ida sees the match. Too much polygamy across my chest. One was on my back, that would dies on my sleeve. My bitch Nina got a weave. If that bitch bore on me, did you know she gotta leave? 20 racks in my pocket, looking like a block of cheese. Now they trying to give me that turkey neck like a pot of greens, but they know that I'm a priest, so they cannot get this bone. You know that my rib is bad, that I had to send her home. Matter of fact, go to the room so I could put your ass in order. I would just ignore Philly. Now I'm turning up at Durham. What? I'm turning up at Durham. Yeah, we at the armory. I'm turning up at Durham. I was just up in the trenches. Now I'm turning up at Durham. And these wicked ass bitches, I got 9 for them. I only could give them scriptures on point when I'm on the liquor. So all my rips in the future, you know I'm that nigga. I'm always in beast mode. I ain't got time for freak hoes. Looking for a righteous sister that know how to. I let you fill in the blank. One day I'ma buy a bank. Sister, those oppressive saints, I'ma make them walk the plank. You better watch who you talking to. You know I got rank, dripping like a broken saint. Show the textual Cuban link. All my brothers, we insane. One body, we all the same. Was on that back street with some niggas certain cane. Man, I used to serve that gang. Had them halves, send them quarters. Now I'm in all black, turning up at Durham. What? I'm turning up at Durham. Yeah, we at the armory. I'm turning up at Durham. I was just up in the trenches. Now I'm turning up at Durham. And these wicked ass bitches, I got 9 for them. I got 9 for them. What? I got 9 for them. What? I got 9 for them. I got 9 for them. Qadash. The real C-Stacks, bitch. That is One West. Yeah, something small.
One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, so we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been the stopper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron and premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm winning coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shot, they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
Sign Christ, clap it up. Okay. Big shout out to everybody online. Shout out to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. What's the other one? Twitch. Big shout out to TikTok. Everybody rocking with us on TikTok. It's the I.S.U.P.K. Lashawan Qadash class. This is our Hebrew class. All right. So what we about to do is we're going to be translating Micah 4 and 3. If I could, whenever you get a chance, you can add that to the title. We're going to be translating Micah 4 and 3. And we did a bunch of promo videos for those of y'all who watching on YouTube and Facebook and all the other platforms. Y'all got a chance to see the promo videos. TikTok, y'all did not. Just lie about that. Excuse me for that one. But there's really no way unless we look it up to the computer, and I got this linked up to the phone. All right. So with that being said, I'm Yahweh Barak, Warcock, and Yahweh Shalom. So I'm Priest and Officer Mariah. I'm Officer Mariah, teacher for the day. Peace. All right, that's what I just said. Now, with that being said, we're going to be translating Micah chapter 4, verse 3. Let me write this on the board. All right. So, the book of Micah, chapter 4, verse 3. Get out of the way. Okay, now I know that's pretty small for y'all to see, but I wrote it right here for y'all just to get it. All right. So Micah chapter 4, verse 3. Now y'all on TikTok, y'all may not be centered. Actually, I didn't really write this in the center. I'll rewrite it. I think that's the problem with TikTok. All right. So Micah chapter 4, verse 3. Please type in your comments. Leave a comment. Please type in your questions as well. I spelled that wrong. So I'll give y'all the first thing I'll give y'all is how to pronounce Micah in Hebrew. All right, Micah chapter 4 verse 3. Okay. Micah chapter 4 verse 3. This is how you say Micah in Hebrew. This so y'all know. It's Ma-Ya-Cha. The Hawk spit one that sounds like the Hawk spit sound. C-H-A-A and then H. Ma-Ya-Cha. Alright? Ma-Ya-Cha. Not cha, but cha. Ma-Ya-Cha. Long word, that's right. Okay, so in Hebrew, as y'all may or may not know, damn Shalaki, I probably can't even hear you too well online. I got the microphone all the way over here. Okay, let me bring this mic over. So Salakia online, if y'all couldn't hear me too well, if I sounded very far away, I had the microphone way over on the podium, all right? Now, with that being said, that's how you pronounce Micah in Hebrew. Ma'Yah. Ma'Yah. Okay? Character Ma, character Ya, the character Cha, not Cha, but Cha, and the character Ha at the end. Of course, the character Ha, because it's being connected to, it loses the I sound at the end of it. All right? So it's Cha instead of Ma'Yah. It's Ma'Yah. All right? Now, let me show y'all the arsenal real quick before we start. First and foremost, okay, got to get you King James 1611 Bible. Why? Why do you need the King James 1611 Bible? Why do you need this? Because this book right here, not only does it have the Apocrypha inside of it, you don't know what the Apocrypha is. This book right here is the King James Apocrypha. So 1611 King James Bible, all right? The most accurate Bible only has 5 mistranslations. Those mistranslations are literally just small word translations. Word like God should be power. I think religion should be culture. I believe, I forget what the other one was. The other 3. Religion, God, I think they mistranslated the Lord's name as Jehovah instead of his actual name, which is Yahweh. That's God's name. And I forget the other 2, okay? But these are all just word translations, all right? So with that being said, it's King James 1611 Bible. The Bible is not tampered with. It has the Apocrypha in it. Y'all can see the King James Apocrypha right here. So you get to a regular King James Bible, right? Say you already got a regular King James Bible. Give me one. I believe we got one over here. Regular King James Bible. And you go buy the Apocrypha. The Apocrypha about $11 on Amazon or any Bible store. King James Bible and the Apocrypha. You have the original 1611. Here you go right here. Same thing. The Bible was not tampered with. They just sold the Apocrypha separate. That was it. Now, what's so important about having the Apocrypha is as the names of the people who translated the Bible and the rules that King James gave them to follow. If y'all didn't know, King James did not translate the Bible. Right. That's a big misconception. King James did not translate the Bible. We had scholars. He paid 54 scholars to translate the Bible. It was more, but 54 is the one that actually did it. Okay? Trying to pull it for y'all here in the Bible. I always forget what page it's on. Okay, oh, here it is right here. So, translators of the Old Testament, right here. All right, putting it up to the screen. Oh, well, that was the translators of the New Testament, actually. So you got the translators of the Old Testament, these 2 right here. Okay, those highlighted in yellow on this page and this page tells you where they came from and what they translated. And the translators of the New Testament right here tells you where they came from and what they translated. All right. This right here is the rules on the left. This right here is the rules that they were to abide by when they translated the Bible. King James did not translate the Bible. Okay. King James Bible got your Apocrypha. What else you going to need? Hebrew dictionary. Ben Yehuda, English to Hebrew, Hebrew to English dictionary. Got to get you one of these. These are pretty cheap too. They ain't that expensive, all right? What else we got? Merriam-Webster's Pocket Dictionary. This is another one that you're going to need because you're going to battle people. Like we got people on TikTok. What's going on? Most High in Christ. So maybe I gotta flip the camera because I think I'm glad you pointed that out. I gotta turn the camera on and flip the camera. So I can not flip it that way, but mirror the image. My bad. So now Hebrew is written right to left. You step out of the camera. Here we go. Hebrew is written right to left. Okay. So we start on the right side and we write to the left. English is from left to right. So according to English, I am writing backwards. I'm starting on the left side, on the right side and writing towards the left. Where English, you write this way. R-A-S-H-A-U-N. All right? You write going to the left. But in Hebrew, you write this way. M-A-R-A-H. Okay? Simple. You go that way. All right, so let me see. Yep. So in that case, you get what I'm trying to say. So English is this way, Hebrew is that way. All right. Now, let's keep on going. So the Pocket Dictionary, the Merriam-Webster's Pocket Dictionary. That's cool, right? You're also going to need this right here. Lock it. You're also going to need a King James, a Zondervan 1611 Bible. That's what you're going to need, a Zondervan 1611 Bible. All right. So somebody over here talking trash already. That's why you got to love TikTok for all the haters. So you're going to need you a Zondervan 1611 Bible. All right. I said a Zondervan 1611 Bible. A Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Okay. This right here is you're going to need this. Okay. And not just for translating Hebrew, but for also just breaking down a lot of the scriptures. You're going to get a lot of the definitions and different things like that. You'll gain the understanding of what it's trying to say. Okay. Still a lot of Christianity in that, but that's what the Israelite school UPK is for, to break down all the misconceptions, and then we can show you, how to find the actual truth, all right, and what to do and all that stuff. Because Christianity is, bleeding through the walls. With that being said, this is what you're going to need right here as well. This is a New Testament in Hebrew. Now, I put this picture on there myself. If I get it close enough, y'all can see that I'll put that on the front. Actually, Priest Officer Yawash actually put this on the front. But I got this from him. So this, you can see, it's covered. All right? But this is the New Testament in Hebrew. You're going to need it. You're going to need a New Testament in Hebrew. Here you go. Right here. So y'all can see the New Testament in Hebrew. You're going to need it. Okay? Let me give you some more. This is the Hebrew and English lexicon of the Old Testament. Hebrew and English lexicon of the Old Testament. You're going to need this too. All right? Because this has the breakdown of all the root words. Big shout out to General Q. Breakdown of all the root words. So, with that being said, you can also type it in and translate in Micah 4 and 3. And this is just a large print King James Bible. This is a regular King James Bible. We don't have the Apocrypha in it. It's a regular one, just a large print. Okay. I got one more. I got two more things that you're gonna need. One, you might want to get you one of these, man. This is just great to have. You got the shield on there. Okay, Israelite shield. You can get these off of Amazon. Some are expensive, some are cheap. All right. Depends on what you want. Okay. Nice sword. I mean, just you can hang this on the wall. Some of them come with like a little plaque. They're not sharp. You know what I mean? They're not sharpened. Of course, if you did try to, thrust somebody with it, it would still go through. But It's not sharpened. It's for sure. All right, but it is a sword. Get you one of these. This is good to have in the arsenal. Okay. And it'll look nice on the wall. Next up, you got to get you a bull with it. You got to get you one of these. See, practice for when slavery is over.
Right.
One day slavery will end and we will have our own slaves, man.
Right.
The oppressor is going to serve us, which is one of the scriptures that we're going to read in Micah chapter 4 and verse 3. But we're going to start at verse 1. We're going to read down to verse 5, and then we're going to translate verse 3. See, y'all don't understand that we're going to translate the Bible in this class. This is a Hebrew class, but we are going to translate the Bible. If y'all don't know, here in Philly, we've been translating one verse out of each book of the Bible. Started at Genesis, now we at Micah. All right? So, or Micah, okay? We translate one verse out of each book, not out of each chapter, but out of each book. Genesis, Leviticus, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, I believe, got it all a little mixed up. Deuteronomy, all the way down, now we have Micah. I think we did Jonah last week, now we have Micah, okay? So with that being said, y'all gonna like this chapter, y'all gonna like these few couple verses that we're about to read. And it's gonna explain to you that we're gonna be in power one day. You see these whips? Tell her how to use these, man. You get you a nice little bull whip. You know, I like the brown. Brown is nice. You know what I mean? Learn how to use it. You know, get to practice with it. You feel me? Just get to know it. You know what I mean? And one day, be able to take it and use it. You know what to do. You say, see, because you got to practice for when we out of sleep. You got to be able to say, come here, boy. What you doing? Huh? I told you to do that. Now, I can't get a real good whip on it. But you get what it's for. Y'all get what it's for, all right? Get you one of these and practice with it, man. Say, where was you at? Where's your car? Where's your pass? Huh? We told you to be off of the plantation. You just practice being a master. They can practice unaliving us at every damn stop sign. We can practice, you know, showing them how to be good boys. Give me Micah chapter 4 and verse 1. Let's read a little bit. Then we're going to translate. All right? While you reading the scriptures, this is my phone. I'm going to start writing this up on the board. Start writing these words on the board.
God, you would read in English?
Yep, we'll read in English. And then we'll read 4 and verse 3 in Hebrew, and then we'll translate it. But read all, you're going to stop at verse 6. So you're going to read all the way to the end of verse 5 and then stop at verse 6. I'm going to start writing these words. So what I'm about to do is write the words from the verse randomly. All right? It's not going to be in order. I do this for a reason, because when we actually start the class, when we actually start the translation, you already have these words, and you will have to find the word that matches. So therefore, you learn it, you engage in the class, and at the end, when we actually translate it, you'll be like, oh, dang. Like, you'll know word for word. You can even show somebody, look, boop, 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 boop. Like, you didn't literally did what more than the pastor can do. All right, so let me check TikTok. I see everybody tuning in, man. Y'all just bear with us. The water for tuning in, the water for showing us love, man. The water means thank you, all right? And all the haters, don't keep talking, man. Go ahead, make the live go viral or something, man. I don't know. All right, so go ahead. Micah chapter 4, verse 1. Y'all listen to this, man. You can come up, young man. You can get right here where the mic is.
And he shall judge.
Mike is right here. You get over there, right where the mic is.
Chapter and verse.
The book of Micah, chapter 4, verse 3. And he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off.
Start at verse 1.
Verse 1. The book of Micah,
yeah.
Chapter 4, verse 1.
Verse 1.
But in the last days it shall come to pass.
Whoa, that's hold there. In the last days it shall come to pass.
Right.
When is the last days? We're in the last days now. We've been in the last days since Christ came.
Right.
We in the last days. In the last days, this will happen. It shall come to pass. This will happen. Keep going.
That the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains.
That the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established on the top of the mountains. Let me ask you this question. How can a mountain be established in other mountains? Let that sink in for a minute. I'm going to write what this word is used as real quick. But I'm going to ask you that question again. How can a mountain be established on top of other mountains? I believe a mountain is already there.
Right.
So how can a mountain be established in the top of other mountains? It's a question for you. Keep going.
So like I say, what's my answer it, or you just?
I want them to let that. I want them to let it sink in. I want them to keep reading the verse. Just think about it. How can one mountain be established in the top of other mountains? So you want to answer? You can answer.
No. Somebody was asking a question in the chat.
Go ahead.
T. Will Williams said, "Can a woman get a sword?"
Yes, you can. A woman can absolutely get a sword. A woman is not. Our women in Israelite culture, we don't put our women on the battlefield. That's what the oppressor does. In his military, he wants to see his wife fight side by side, but that's not what we want. I think we got it. It's a lot. I wouldn't want none of my daughters or any of my wives to be on the front line, knuckling it up, squaring up. We don't need that.
Right.
That's our job. Right. If we ain't gonna win, then we can lose like a man.
Right.
If we gonna win, then we can be victorious like a man. We don't need mommy and baby girl risking their life, the women that we love, on the front lines and squaring up like men. That's never been Israelite culture. If you notice, a woman has brothers to knock your boyfriend's teeth out when he put his hands on. That's what they for. That's what we're here for. Yeah. Now, with that being said, that's because that comes from Israelite culture. When you got the power to say, I'm going to get my brother. Right. I'm going to get my uncle. Right. Because men will try to take advantage. Mm-hmm. And that's why you have brothers and cousins and uncles and a father to handle that type of job. Or else, why call us? Why don't you just knuckle up with the cat, beat his brains in, and then he won't never be able to do nothing to you. Right. The point is, we are here for protection. So a sister can get a sword. You can have guns. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But we're not putting you on the battlefield. You can even train them. You can train your wife. You can train your daughters how to rumble. They don't got to just get their face punched in. But you're not going to war with us. Right. That's just no ifs, ands, or buts. We're not putting you on the front line. That's not your job. We just want you to be safe. Right. So yes, you can get a sword. There's nothing wrong with it. You can get a firearm. There's nothing wrong with that. You can be trained with it. But it's not, we're not going to ever be in battle with us. That's not what y'all for. All right? And no man would want that for any woman in this family. Okay? If you got a brother saying, I want him on a battlefield with me, I would examine that brother closely. You got it. Any more questions?
No, sir.
Hosanna in Christ. So go back and read verse 1. I want you to read to the end of verse 1, and then I'm going to break that verse down. From the top? Yep, from the top.
But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established on top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow into it.
Now, let's see in verse 1?
Yes.
All right, so let's break it down. So it shall come to pass in the last days now, this shall happen, that the mountain of God is going to be established above the mountains or in the mountains, right? If y'all don't know, a mountain in the Bible is synonymous with a government because mountains sit high above the people. Governments sit high above the people. Right. So the government of God, who is the elect, the 144,000, What people don't understand is that the 144,000 is the government of Christ. That's what you have, the elect and the innumerable multitude. The multitude, that's where all the women and children come in, and brothers that are not a part of the government of Israel. But the elect is the government of Israel. 12,000 from each tribe is going to rule the planet under Jesus Christ, our king, a black man, right? Including with the disciples and that elect, right? So with that being said, that's going to be the government of Israel, the mountain of God. That's the mountain of the Lord. You're going to be established in the mountains, meaning or on the mountains. What did it say? Read that part again so I can do the word for word clearly.
That the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains.
In the top of the mountains. We're going to be established on above the earth, in the tops of the mountain, in the top of the mountains. The character Ba in Hebrew, the letter B, or what you would call the letter B, or the character Ba. This word, this letter also has a word meaning. It means in, on, at, and sometimes with, right? This word in, on, at, and with, meaning all these meanings, it's used to say in that scripture, in the mountains, in the top of the mountains, meaning when you on a mountain, when you on a mountain, you're technically in the mountain, right? Because it's the same word, which is why I wrote this up there. It's talking about the physical mountain. We are on a physical mountain or in a physical mountain, meaning in the crevices, in the valley, in the cracks of the mountain. You're on the physical mountain. This is not the metaphor for the government. Read it from the top, and I'm gonna bring it down for you. I want y'all to understand what it's about to say, because it's key. That's why I read the first verse. Go ahead.
But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains.
That the government of the family, the house, the word house is synonymous with family. It's who's in your house, your family, right? Or people that you're close with, like family, or that you consider family, you normally don't let strangers in, right? At this time, ain't no cable man walking door to door. The only person you had to worry about was the tax person, right? Tithes, right. Or when we was in slavery, the tax man for Caesar, the government. But everybody else is people you consider family, or you know what I mean? So the government of Israel is going to be established in the mountains, meaning all over the earth, in the tops of the mountains, meaning above everything. So the government of the family of God, of the house of the Most High. Who is the family of the Lord? Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. The Israelites, according to the Bible. God's chosen people. The ones he said are his children. We are the Lord's children. All right? We the ones that get to rep the Most High. We the ones that love God and are supposed to teach the earth how to serve God. And it's going to come up in the next few scriptures, right? That we're about to read. So the government of the family of God is going to be established in the mountains. The Lord is going to make blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We're going to be the high ruling class above all people. Keep reading. And we'll get to y'all comments in a second. Go ahead.
And it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it.
And it shall be what?
Exalted.
Exalted. What does it mean to be exalted? It means to be highly praised or to be lifted up. When you lift up a king back in those times, you lift him up. Or the champion, they lift him up. Win the fight, they grab you, lift you up. To be exalted. That's what we're going to be. That's what blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We are all the same race. We are God's chosen people. We're going to get to y'all comments in a second. I'll address every comment. We're going to continue to break this down. We are going to be established in the earth above all other races. And we are going to be the government of Christ, man. Whoever is elected into the 144,000, plus the rest of our race, we're going to be lifted up above everybody else in the earth. Just like it says in Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Keep going.
Verse 2.
Yep.
And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord.
And many nations shall what?
Many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord.
The many nations, many races are going to come and say, let us go up to the government of God. Who are they going to come to? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians for help, for the things they need, the way America gave welfare, the way America gave aid to other countries, man. 80 billion to the Ukrainians. Meanwhile, they stole the Mexicans' land and got them held at the border, sleeping in a damn aluminum foil blanket. But they want to give 80 billion to the Ukrainians. We was over here being unalived by COVID. By COVID-19, we had to wait 12 months, 6 months down there for $1,200.
Right.
Ukraine, they ain't got nothing to do with us. Used to be with Russia. Gave them 80 billion in like a week. Left us hanging, starving. Didn't act like they didn't want to give us a second check. Meanwhile, we being unalive, sick. They gave us a damn corny $600. I mean, come on, man. 80 billion compared to what we get. You know why? Because they don't care. But guess who comes to these mountains for help? The nations. They come to America for help. Well, guess what? One day, they don't come to you, black man, black woman.
Right.
Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native American man, Native American woman. They don't come to you for help. Because God is going to establish you in this earth as the mountain, as the government of Him, of the Most High, of God. That's who you are, black and Hispanic man. Keep going.
And to the house of the Lord of Jacob, to the house of God of the God of Jacob.
And to the house of the God of Jacob. To the family of the God of Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. He was blessed by the Lord. His name was changed to Israel. That's why black people, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, that's why the name of our race is Israelite. That's why you need these dictionaries. If you look up Ite means son of, descendant of. We are descendants, we are sons and daughters of Israel, of Jacob, who the Lord is establishing as the government of Himself in this earth, man. When Jesus Christ returns, that's when He's going to do it. All right, keep going.
And He will teach us of His ways.
And He will do what?
Teach us of His ways.
So they're going to come to us for aid and for help. And we are going to teach them of our ways. We're going to teach the Gawayam. All right? So like Gawayah. And in plural, Gawayam, right? Which is the nations, which is heathens, which is Gentiles, right? Which the oppressor calls Goyim. To say that we're cattle. But they are actually the cattle. They are actually the nations. The Gawayah, right? The Goyim. Or the Gentiles, right? The heathens. The heathens are going to come to us for help. Okay? The other races are going to come to us for help, for aid. And we're going to help them. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get them welfare. We're going to show them how to live and show them how to follow the Lord. Keep reading.
And we will walk in His paths.
And we will do what?
Walk in His paths.
They said they're going to follow the Lord after that. He said they're going to walk in the Lord's paths, man. That's what they said they're going to do. Keep reading.
For the law shall go forth of Zion.
For the law shall do what?
Go forth of Zion.
Who is the law coming from? Of who?
Of Zion?
Yeah. Hey, get a brother a hand. Get this young man a hand. I don't know if y'all can see this young brother. Step over here in the camera, man. This young brother right here reading, man. Get this man a hand. Get this young cat a hand. He said of Zion, yeah, you, brother. Hey. Oh, Salaki. Hold on. Man, nobody asked this thing to talk at all. Stay in this boy needs to stay in this place. The boy on here that was speaking. Water, brother. I'm gonna have you keep reading. You can go back over to the mic. All right. These devils always out of line on here, man. That's what that whip is for. When you established as a government. Keep reading.
And the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
And the word of the Lord from who?
Jerusalem.
From Jerusalem. From Israel. Jerusalem is in Israel, man. Hold on, what verse you at? Why I say what I was about to say.
Micah 4:2.
4:2. So here's the thing that you got to understand. The Lord is going to establish us as his chosen people and as the rulership of the planet. All right? Keep going.
Verse 3. And he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off.
Oh, wait a minute. He shall do what?
Rebuke strong nations afar off.
He shall rebuke. Go back up. Read it again. He shall rebuke what?
Strong nations afar off.
Go back up to the top. He shall judge.
He shall judge among many people.
Uh-huh.
And rebuke strong nations afar off.
And shall rebuke strong nations afar off. Christ, when he returns during World War III, if y'all don't know this, like I said, don't get just bear with me, TikTok, right? I want to get this point across. If y'all don't know, during World War III, that's when Jesus Christ returns. Everybody hears about World War III. Everybody hears they make movies about it, but nobody knows what actually is going to happen unless you read the Bible. There ain't no green aliens. You've been smoking weed with them already. You don't have them. Somebody would have definitely had sexual relations with one, or at least tried to already. Especially, you know who, people that be messing with them goats and them pigs. You wonder who they are. But anyway, nobody has ever seen a green alien, and for some reason they only want to talk to the government, right? That's just not a coincidence. That is not real. Ghosts are not real. Who smoked weed with the ghosts? Nobody? Who tried to get the ghost pregnant? Nobody? Who's ever videotaped a ghost and caught it on camera? Nobody. It's just all of a sudden they just only in creepy old houses, right?
Right.
How many people you know got unalived on your block? Ain't no ghost walking.
Right.
The Native American Indians be walking over their bones. What about the slaves? Nobody seen a ghost in the streets. Might be fake. Go ahead.
You don't see Man walking down the street.
You don't see Man walking down the street with his head, half his head missing.
Right.
You don't see Sue. Where your cousin at? Hey, we miss him, right? Everybody with the t-shirts that we got. We ain't seen a ghost walking around, shopping downtown, stealing out the store.
Wings and all that.
Where the wings at? Hey, they just up in heaven. Every evil Negro they got unalive was in heaven. I'm sure.
Right. I'm
sure. Ain't no ghosts. All the demons. I thought it was demons running around everywhere in charges and guns. We ain't seen them. We ain't seen Ray Ray. We ain't seen Shiz. Shiz is missing. Where's he at? Nobody seen Shiz. Nobody seen Blizz. Come on, man. Come on. I just want to say maybe it's fake. But what is the actual truth is that Christ is going to come during World War III. Ask yourself, everybody comes up with these little theories about World War III. Just read the Bible. During World War III, Jesus Christ returns and he annihilates every government on this planet. That's when all the sinners who the Lord don't have mercy on, that's when they get unalived. Everybody else that are heathens and especially the oppressor, they go into chains. There's another scripture that tells you that Christ sets everybody in their place. He's going to tell you where you're going to live at in the earth. All right, you Chinese, this is your part of the earth. You Filipino, this is your part of the earth. You Hawaiian, this is your part. You Black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian, this is our part right here. And so on. You African, then that's your part. Because Africans and Black people are not the same. That's why they sold us. It's 2024. You got to put it together. Nobody going to sell grandma in slavery. This is not happening. Moving on. We are not the same as Africans. That's why Obama got in office, did nothing for you. So just chill. Anyway, but now back to reality. He's going to say, you give me some other. You're an Eskimo. This is your part of the earth. All right, and you're an Arab. This is your part. Oh man, here they go. They want to. They restricted it for some audiences. That's cool. But that's how it was going to go. All right, keep reading. I'm gonna keep on going so we can get to the translation.
And they will beat their swords into the plowshares.
Into plowshares. Somebody type in what is a plowshare. Everybody on there with gangster fingers on TikTok, I want y'all to type in what is a plowshare. We're gonna get to y'all comments. Somebody online, type in what is a plowshare. Don't just be gangster fingers. Type in some knowledge. What is a plowshare? Keep going.
And their spears into pruning hooks.
And their spears into pruning hooks. What is the definition of a pruning hook? Y'all, they gonna pull one definition, we gonna pull the next. Come on. So listen, we gonna share knowledge. Let's share it. Everybody got something to say. Let's bring out the truth. Let's bring out the facts. What is a plowshare? What is a pruning hook? Let's keep going. Keep reading to the end of the verse. Let me know when you at the end.
Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation.
This is how you know Jesus Christ has not returned. Right. Because nations are fighting right now. Right. When Christ comes during World War III and he take out these governments, nation ain't gonna fight against nation no more. They're going to serve Black people, they're going to serve Hispanic people, and they're going to serve Native American Indians. Shouldn't we be served? It's because of us that America is what it is. It's because of us that the UK is what it is. It's because of us that Canada and Haiti is what it is. They down there in Haiti, the government can't even do nothing with our Haitian brothers, man. We got gangsters and all that running the country and controlling the ports and all that because they can't control these people. Because these are God's people and you can't oppress them. And those gangsters became gangsters from being oppressed, man. You're not going to just keep on treating us like we slaves and we're not going to eventually win. You know what song I like from Future? God blessing all the trap niggas, and that is a fact. Because one day you won't have to trap anymore. Right. One day you're going to be worried about trapping the people who enslaved you and asking them, boy, where is your past? Huh? Where is it? Where's your past? Who told you can come here? Where your master at? Ray, you know his master? Ray, yo, J-Rock, chain him up. That's what's going to happen real soon. We're going to take that whip. We're going to say, boy, where are you coming from? Huh? Where you headed? Just like the cops treat us. Where you coming from? Where you going? Where's your ID? Your identification on you? Who's the passenger on a horse? Where y'all going? Keep reading. Keep reading. Keep putting this up on the board.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
Neither shall they learn what?
War.
Neither shall they learn war anymore. What verse you at?
Micah 4:3.
What's that? That's what we translated. That's the verse we translated. Or we're about to translate. Neither shall they learn war anymore. Keep going. I want you to stop at the end of verse 5.
Verse 4. But they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid, for the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken it.
And nobody gonna make you afraid when you chilling under your vine tree. You know why? Because there's gonna be peace in the earth when blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians rule this earth, man.
Right.
We're gonna have peace. You know why? Because ain't nobody gonna be able to stop Jesus Christ, man. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop Yahweh. That's Jesus Christ's actual name. His name is Yahweh. That's Hebrew. Yahweh in English is Joshua. Okay. In Greek, it's Jesus and it's Jesse. Right? What else? What's the other one? In Greek is Jesus and it's also Jesse, right? Because Jesse is the same thing. But Joshua in English, Yahweh in Hebrew. That was Christ's actual name. It was Yahweh. Okay, keep reading. And y'all listen. I know y'all got the gangster fingers on TikTok, right? But y'all better look these videos up on TikTok and on YouTube. Putin said he stands with the black Jesus. You better start paying attention. America did no media coverage on this. They had a whole press conference. He pulled out relics and all that. It was all over TikTok that Putin said he's standing with the black Jesus. Y'all better start paying attention. The flat earth people, what does that got to do with your identity? Right. A Chinese man is still Chinese whether this earth is round or flat, whatever you say. Right. What happened to the magical powers we supposed to get, Dr. Rob, from the beer room, and from Planet X, and from the eclipse? All that garbage they sold y'all on TikTok, and none of it happened. Telling you to buy rocks and burn sage, and they're telling you that your ether is the number 9, and all that crazy garbage. When you really a Jew, that's the real reality. 9 ether, what is that going to do to stop you from paying bills? What's going to happen when you get magical powers? What's going to, be the X-Men and had to be to work on Saturday, Peter Parker? Like, that's like, you doing this, like, you gonna go to the boss like this. I'm tired, so what, I'm late. Take the spider web to magical powers, man. They sold us out, man. For real. All the 9 ether garbage and all that, man. And for the people that's claiming that indigenous, okay, the Bible tells you when the Hispanics and black people came to America, so you're still a Jew. Right. Those were Jews that came. Yeah, I know you didn't get that. If you're more still believe that you're an Israelite. Right. They just say that they believe in being a Hebrew. Well, I wonder why. I mean, we don't need y'all stuff to validate the Bible, but y'all need the Bible to validate what you're saying. Let's keep going. All right, read down. So Christ is going to come during World War III. He's going to judge everybody. And after that, they're going to serve us, man. We'll have peace. Keep reading.
Verse 5. For all people will walk, everyone in the name of his God.
In the name of what?
Of his God.
And who will be his God? Who's going to be the people's God? You remember the first verse? They said they're going to come to us and learn our ways. You remember that? They're going to walk in our ways. And everyone's going to walk in the name of his God. Who is going to be that God? Yahweh, the God of the Bible. The God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. The God of Jacob. The only real God. A black man. The description of God is in the Bible. The pastor never told you that, though. It might be bad for his white audience to hear what God actually looks like. You know what? If they seen God, they would try to hang God. I'm gonna leave that into your brain. If they actually saw God, they would try to hang him. There's some people out here that side with the KKK, and they're the race of the KKK and other races, and they would try to hang God. And that's all. I'm gonna leave you with that. All right? Just look up the Bible, Daniel chapter 7, verse 9. Keep going.
And we will walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever.
And we will do what?
Walk in the name of the Lord our God forever.
Who's God?
Our God.
Our God. Go ahead.
Forever and ever.
Give that a hand, man. When Christ comes, you know what's going to happen? Christ's going to come during World War III. Now listen, y'all was quick to believe in that Nibiru garbage with the non-ether. You was quick to believe in that. You better believe this. This is what you can count on. During World War III, Jesus Christ is going to return, annihilate all the governments, everybody that you can think of that's going to try to get out the planet and go to wherever they're going to go to. The angels and the elect will find them, put them in chains, and they're going to serve out slavery, and the oppressor is going extinct. And we are going to have peace on the earth, because Christ is going to set up the earth the way it should be and give power to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. We're going to rule this planet under Jesus Christ, a black man. That you can count on. Just watch for World War III is coming. They just passed the draft, didn't they? If you 18 to 26 years old, you automatically signed up. Nothing you can even do about it. Unless you in some type of organization, spiritual or some type of religious organization, and you're actively doing work in that organization. You better look it up. They just passed that. You know why? Because there's a goddamn ship outside of Cuba right now, a Russian ship, a Russian submarine outside of Cuba right now. You can count on that. Your powers, what they said. Listen, this is what got me off of TikTok. After the powers in the Nibiru thing didn't happen, they told us to wait a year and it was gonna happen. They said you're gonna get your powers in a couple months. Like, no, I know you ain't hit me with that. I thought we was non-ether. I thought we shouldn't wear clothes because it stopped our frequency and energy. I thought all that garbage they was pushing on TikTok was real. No, dog. It just get they likes it. Just get their views. I don't know what the hell this is. Let me show you what this is about. What is this? Look, what is this? Ooh, I see you. Ooh, I see you on TikTok. No, dog. You're just making them money. That's all. I need to plug the Just making them money, but you can count on World War III happening. Right. Keep reading. Verse
6. In that day, saith the Lord, will I assemble her that helpeth.
Wait, where you at?
Micah 4 and 6.
All right, you can stop. Give it a hand clap, all right? Clap it up. All right, I'm going to ask you one more thing. Read from verse 1 all the way down to verse 5. I ain't going to cut it. I would love the people to actually hear the scriptures that was being read, and I'm going to address these comments, all right? Go ahead.
But in the last days, it shall come.
I don't know where you at. I don't know what scripture you're reading, because they can go and look this up.
Book of Micah, chapter 4, verse 1. But in the last days, it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it. Verse 2. And many nations shall come and say, come, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and he will walk in his paths, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord of Jerusalem. Verse 3. And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Verse 4. But they shall sit every man under But they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid, for the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken it. Verse 5. For all people will walk, everyone in the name of his God. And we will walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever.
Give that a hand. We know we at the end of verse 5.
That's the end of verse 5.
Give this young brother a hand, man. You can take a seat out. Yeah, you up there all day, brother. So I hope y'all heard what it said about establishing us in the mountains, and about us teaching everybody else how to serve God, right? Blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians teaching the world how to serve God. Then Christ, Jesus Christ, a black man, coming and setting everything in order, right? You're going to judge. When you judge, here's another thing. When you judge somebody, judging ain't giving your opinion on something. Judges don't give their opinion. They give you a sentence. Like, what are you talking about? They punish them. To judge someone is to punish them. You judge your children all the time. Some of you brothers judging your rib. Good night. They wonder why you got the damn domestic. Some of you sisters need to stop that with them domestic, though, with that crazy lie. Some of y'all just lying. But a lot of y'all brothers out there putting real judgments on women. Right. A lot of you sisters, y'all really out there judging men with this damn child support and calling the cops like you like you are the deputy or somebody, man. All right, and definitely on TV, they putting some real judgments on each other with this damn Zeus and all that other craziness, man. A judgment is a punishment. A judgment ain't your opinion on how somebody's living. That's called an opinion. But listen, a lot of people would love for a judge to judge them the way that people claim that people judge other people today. You would love for the judge to do that. So, you an evil, nasty man for selling crack. Get out my damn room. You would love the judge to do that. That's not what judges do. Right. The judges say, oh, okay, I got you. 5 to 10. And we don't see you no more. So stop it. When Christ comes, he's going to judge everyone, man. Everyone. And then after that, we're going to have peace. Give me the definition of pruning hook. I know that the gangster fingers didn't type in plowshare. There's a lot of gangster fingers on here. Okay, let me read some comments, right? Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay. I love the word. It was okay when they was enslaving you, and the word when it was telling you all. Right? I know, bro. Some people just commenting. Okay. Speaking of things that aren't real, I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, can you reach to top of the whiteboard? Somebody was mad as hell at that one. Chad. I feel you. See, Chad sound like a Chinese name. Let me know if you Chinese or you part of them damn triads or whatever. Okay, and Mitsubishi to you too, brother. If you Chinese or Japanese. All right. Most High in Christ, I'm glad it's entertaining. We trying to teach on here. But I just read a couple comments off of TikTok, all right? Now, with that being said, give me the definition of pruning hook. I'll give y'all what a plowshare is, right? A plowshare is used for farming, okay? So they're going to take their weapons and turn it into farming equipment. Why? Because that's what the earth is going back to when Christ comes. You're going to be able to raise your kids. You're going to have food while you're going to farm. You don't have to worry about getting a damn job. Your job is going to be to farm. Or your servant's job is, we're going to have some servants. All right? We're going to have a lot of good boys in the kingdom of these other races, okay? A lot of good boys and girls from among the nations that's going to serve blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They're going to serve us, Hispanic man. They're going to serve you. Right. Native American Indian man, they're going to serve you with rigor. We're going to make them serve with rigor. All right? So, give me the definition of a pruning hook.
Pruning hook, an implement with a hook blade used for pruning vines, branches, etc.
Used for pruning vines and branches, etc. It's a weapon that you use to chop stuff down, chop down trees and little plants. I said trees, but little plants and little things like that. Got a blade on it. It's what you go through and you chop the weeds down with. It's used for farming. It's farming equipment. So, and a plowshare is farming equipment. They're gonna take weapons, burn their weapons, melt their weapons down into farming equipment, because they ain't gonna need them. There's gonna be peace on the earth. Who's gonna mess with Christ after he annihilates? Come on, man. The nukes, they gonna be used to annihilate the people who have the nukes. The Bible tells you Christ is gonna say a word out of his mouth. It's gonna be done within an hour, within a period of time. It's gonna be, he's gonna put the whole earth back in order, man. Under himself, well, under the Lord, under himself, and under Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian men. And then the women and the children, and then the nobodies that's going to serve us out of all these races. Okay? Now, with that being said, clap it up. Let me give y'all some of these words. Let me write a few, the rest of them on the board real quick, right? So, the first word we got is bayan. I know TikTok, this word is cut off. Bayan. Bayan is a word that's used as, if you ever notice in this class, I always say used as. I don't ever say means. Because you can get that mixed up, especially when the Bible is written in slang and the word means 1,000 different things. So I like to say used as. I think that's more understandable. It's used as among, it's used as between. All right? The word I'm young is used as people. Okay? It comes from the root word I'm. Okay, it comes from the root word I'm. I put I'm young up there. I was only supposed to put I'm. So you can take the young off. That was the actual word that was in the I'm just putting the root word up there. That's all you need is just to know what the root word is. So I'm, root word I'm is used as people, and it's also used as with. Okay. This Gawaya is this word is used as nations. It's where the oppressor gets goyim and all that from. Okay, Gawaya. The word la'a is used as no, it's also used as not. This word right here is nasha'a. Nasha'a is used as lift up, and it got a ton of other usages too. But it's used as lift up. The next word is the word al. Al is used as against. Against. Okay? In this context, the word al, its main usage is as used as power. All right, I think that might be I. I'll just put AL. Let me make sure that I ain't put the wrong thing. No, I did put the right thing. AL. And this one is used as against in this context, because it's also one of the main usages is power. All right, or which was mistranslated as God. But in this context, it's used as against. Right. The word kara is used as sword. Okay? The next word, shapat. Shapat is used as judge. Judge. The next word is thanayah. Thanayah is a word that's used as spear. Because the Bible is written in slang, that's why I'm saying used as spear. Okay? Oh, also, too, we got to get it in Hebrew. Salaki. Let's read verse 3 in Hebrew. You know when you got it?
I don't kind. It's the book of Micah, chapter 4, verse 3 in the Hebrew. Washapat.
Now, y'all can't see this TikTok, but everybody online can see it.
Okay. Washapat. Bayan. I mayam. Rabayom. Wakaya.
Let me know where you at.
Is it?
Let me see. Let me help you out with it.
Is it Ka?
You got, if you put the mouse on it so everybody can see where we at, where you at, nigga. La.
Oh, Laga Wum. Am I saying it right?
Laga.
Laga Wum. No,
Laga Wayum.
Wayum.
Remember, I was telling you about what they call Goyum and that Yiddish thing? That's God, Laga Wayum.
I.S.U.P.K. Mayum.
Yep, I.S.U.P.K. Mayum. Keep going.
I,
right?
I Quack.
Hold on.
No, so I get Rawak.
Rafawa.
No, is it? No, this is a.
Let me see.
Right, this.
Yeah, Ra-Fa-Wak.
That's a fact.
Wak. Yeah, quads at the end. We got it right here, Exodus word right here. Ra-Fa-Wak. Wak with the quad there.
Oh, so that's a ha, a tha. Is that a ka?
Nope, that's tha. You'll know ka. That's the tha. It's not got like. Let me show you what a tha looks like. The character tha. Then we get some comments on TikTok. Looks like this right here. If you see that little squiggle line over here, and this little extra line, so I'll try to make it so that you can see it's an extra line right here, and then it's like a little squiggle right here.
Right, so like you said, yeah, it don't got that on that.
Let me see.
I know the next one got the thigh in it right here. That's why I thought it was a ka.
Let me make sure. Let me see that. Ra. Oh yeah, that is ka. Okay. That is ka. Ra, Ori. So not like that. This is Ra Chawak. That was actually ka. He was actually right. You know what I mean? That was an excellent job. This is ka and not tha. Ra Chawak.
Ra Chawak.
Yep.
Wow.
C-H-A-A.
Ra
Chawak.
Rakazthun? No, it's like it. Rakazthun? What's that? Wow. No, it's like.
You see where you at?
That's a wow. Rakaz.
Wa. Kathath. Wa.
Rakazthun.
Keep going.
Karab. Yahum or Yama.
Let me see.
Hold
on. Take a look with you. It's a lock here, TikTok. I know y'all can't see these words. Go ahead, read.
Karab Bath Yama.
You got it right. Karab Tha Yahum.
Oh, Yahum. Oh, I said it first time.
Right.
Okay. La'a Thayum. La'athum Yum. Waka Banya Yatha Yama. Lama. Oh no, it's not here.
Lama Zamarwath.
Oh, that's a rise. Zamarwath.
Wath, yep. All right, so I'm gonna step out the way. Can they see what's on the board here?
This probably got to go to the glare.
Go ahead.
It's a little glare right there.
Oh, there's a little glare right there?
Yeah, I move that.
All right, let me see if I can move it. Get the glare out the way.
Yeah, that a little worse. Yeah.
There we go.
That's
Let me see where you at.
I did read that. Yeah, no, I'm right here.
Go ahead.
How
you doing that? I'm gonna check out some comments on TikTok.
No, is it Yash Awul? Or Yasha Awul? Yasha Awul? Gawaya? Or is it Gawa? Or Gawai? Or Gawaya? For Goy?
Oh, y'all had some haters on TikTok. Y'all had some haters on TikTok. Just let y'all know, they were saying all types of stuff. Most High Christ to the brother from Ephraim, man. Go ahead, keep going. Let me see what you got.
Gawaya.
Go ahead.
Al Gawaya.
Al Gawaya.
Kara.
Gotta get this glare out the way.
Wala'a. Wala Mada one.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. Yeah, okay. Iwada. Malaka. No, it's like Malakama.
Go ahead. Damn, clap it up. There you go. Brother did an excellent job in the Hebrew, man. And listen, you go like when you first start learning how to read Hebrew, you're going to go through. I'm gonna step over here. I'm gonna get into the mic so y'all can get that copy off the board, so we can put the next words up, and then we can start translating. All right. But when you first start reading the Hebrew, you're going to, as you learn, you're going to go through different phases and different stages of being able to read the Hebrew correctly. And though you may want to flow straight through it, it's not going to come right away because of the steps in learning that you're going to go through. So what I'm trying to say is your mind is going to start to put the different things that you learn into play. And there you're going to read words differently because you're going to be a little bit advanced and you're going to know the different ways words are pronounced. And you're going to try to put it together in your mind, and you're still going to be going through it a bit slow. So don't be ashamed about that. Like you ain't gonna be able to just quickly read through it, because as you learning, you're gonna see different things. Like, oh, all right, you're gonna put the pieces to the puzzle together, and as you're reading, you're gonna be learning and applying it. And that's why you got to read Hebrew every day. You got to keep reading it every day. Because the more you learn, the more you see it, you'll see what's what, and you'll see how it's placed. And then if you can go back to the root word, you'll see how the root word is, which is why I give you all the root words on the board. And then we go and write out the actual verse and translate it. All right. So don't be ashamed about that. Yeah, excellent job, Button. And trust me, y'all, a preacher can't do that. Just know that. If you got anything left to fall on the fact that a preacher, take a knee on this. A preacher can't do what you do. You can go in church and you can start reading and listen, let alone let you have the translation. He'd be ready to put you on the damn team. Right. He'll be ready to let you preach. All right, so the last few words, right, is Rachawa. Rachawa. Right? Rachawa, which means afar, like you see afar off. The next word is Yakav. Yakav, which is used as rebuke. So Rachawa is used as afar. Yakav is used as rebuke. And the word ayed is used as until or as far as. Okay? So with that being said, y'all get take a good little screenshot of this. We're gonna put up the next set of words from the verse. And there's only a few words left, right? And then we're gonna go into it, man. Go into it. We're gonna start translating the actual verse. All right. So we got about maybe 6 words to put up here. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just start erasing some of this. All right, some of these words, so we can put up the next set. And of course, if you're watching online, like certain platforms, you can pause the video and rewind it and go back and get whatever words that I erased that you weren't able to write down. All right. So I'm gonna just start with this side over here because we ain't got that many words left. We got a half hour to translate that. Okay, so let's start with this word right here. Start with kathah. Actually, no, let's start one of the longer words. Let's start with mazamar. Mazamara. 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 Okay, start with this word here. Mazamara. Or Mazamara. Alright. Mazamara is used as pruning hook. Pruning hook. Which is a tool. It's a tool for farming, for agriculture, right? Pruning hook. Now, I don't know if I picked up the wrong marker, but maybe I'm just using that one too much. So let's keep going. The next word that we're going to do is the word lamak. Oh yeah, this one was jammed up too. I don't know, did I set a marker over there somewhere? Maybe I set it down. Got a rocket in one I got. If you come across another one or if you got any more in the back.
This stuff is right there. Right behind me.
Right behind me? Oh yeah, maybe I sat it down. Take a look at it. Next word is lamak. Oh yeah, here we go. I hope y'all could have seen the rest of it. But seen the rest of the words with the marker I was using. Lamak. Okay? Oh, Salaki, this is Lamad. I always say Lamad. This is Lamad. There's the character Ka and the character Da look similar in the Assyrian writing. Lamad. Okay? So the word Lamad is used as learn in this context. This context is key. You gotta know what's being said. The word Lamad is used as learn. He just try to bring some, make this a little bit darker. Hopefully y'all can see it. Mazamara. All right. Any questions in the chat? We'll check online on TikTok as well. Type in your questions as well. We know the haters are going to type, but also the students, type in your questions as well. Don't just see these haters on TikTok and get scared, man, to ask your question. Not saying anybody's scared, but I'm just saying, don't let it, make you a little bit hesitant to post your question. Because what they say, Qadash, our haters gonna hate. Right. I'm gonna just ask the haters that not to shock me with the non-ether superpowers. Good God, I'm not letting that one up. They thought we was getting superpowers from the eclipse, man. The next word is malachama. Ma-la-ha-ma. Character ma and the character I connected. Speaking of war, this word is used as war. Speaking of war, there's going to be some warfare going on in Philly tomorrow, man. Captain Cesaria going to be in Philly. Right. We got Qadash in Philly, man, going to camp. 12th and Market, y'all want to see us speak live. 12th and Market in Philadelphia, man. Qadash Lord's will, myself, Lord's will, Captain Cesaria, Lord's will, Captain Ty Ward, Captain Ariah, Officer Yediah, I believe Officer Malakia, all the brothers, Officer Barzar, Rakab. If you want to see us speak live, man, come down to the camp in Philly tomorrow. 12th and Market. All the brothers from New York, I believe, are going to be there. I believe you're going to have Delaware in the building. Come on, man. I believe you're going to have New Jersey in the building. I believe. Come on, man. I believe you're going to have Boston, Connecticut in the building as well. Y'all got to get to the camp, man. Y'all got to get down there to see us speak live, all right? The next word is I-Y. I-Y. Any questions in the class? Sir. All right, young man, you got a question, young man K? All right, no sweat. This word is used as anymore. And I got more usages, but this is what it's used as in this context, okay? I believe that's a better way to say it. I believe we got one more, either one or two more words. And I think that's it. 1, 2, yep, two words. 2 words, the other 3. Let's do the word rob. Rob. Okay? Like my homeboy Rob. A lot of your homeboys Rob too. I heard it's a lot. That's an Israelite joke. I'm black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian. All right? I'm Israelite. Okay? I'm black from the tribe of Judah. My people is also black. The Native American Indians, they black, and the Hispanics is black. I can say that I know that some people rock. All right? The oppressor ain't gonna be the only person be able to make jokes, and we can't make jokes about ourselves, man. You know why? Because a lot of us are scholars too. It's coming up against these oppressors, man. So we ain't just robbing, we're also scholars too. All right, and I believe the next word that we're gonna go into is I-Tazawam. I-Tazawam. So I-Tazawam. And remember, this is Micah chapter 4, verse 3. I-Tazawam. This word is used as strong. It's another way to say strong. I-Tazawam. I-Tazawam. Okay, let's see. I believe we got one last one. I'm going to take away owl. I'm going to put up this last word right here for the last one in the verse. We got 2 more. We got 2 more to go up there. Okay, up. We got two more. Let's do this one right here. It's kathah. This word is kathah. 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 All right. Put the pronunciation. Okay. This word is used as beat, crush. I'm gonna look at it right now and let you know. Beat, crush, hammer, and so on and so forth, right? So that word is kathah. And the last word that we have to put up here is the word av. And I usually try to put this word up here every time so people can understand that it does not have a word meaning. The word av does not have a word meaning. Okay? Pronounced A-H-T-H. Av. I'm going to put an arrow right here in parentheses. It does not have a word meaning. It's used to show direction. Sometimes they use it as with, to say with something, right? But it does not have a word meaning. It's used as a word to show direction. And what do I mean by that? Here's what I mean. In our culture, you're not allowed to sneak this. And big shout out to everybody online that's on TikTok. In our culture, you're not allowed to sneak this. So I'm gonna step out the way, let y'all get that written down. If I say, if I talk about somebody, I have to talk about them. Let me tell you what else happened in Israel that you might not understand. Here's what I mean where you can't sneak this. If I say everybody can get it, anybody can get it. I'm standing in a room. What's the first thing that's going to happen, Qadash? If I say anybody can get it, everybody can get it. What's going to happen? He laughing. Let me just say this. That means you want the smoke. You want the smoke. If I say anybody can get it, everybody can get it. That means whoever is around me is that anybody. And in Israel, what's going to happen, which why Qadash was laughing, is somebody's going to say, who the F you talking to? Who this nigga talking about? Negro. I hate to say it like that. Who this brother talking about? Women going to say, who a sister in her ignorance might say, who you talking about? You know, who might address you because you can't sneak this. That's how it's going to sound when you try to talk about somebody without talking about them in our culture. It's like you're talking about everybody and anybody. And one of these every or anybody's may approach you. You had something you was about to say, Qadash?
A sister asking a carer, asking Salaki, sir, can I, or Salak, no.
Let me step out the way. Go ahead.
Oh, she got two questions. She said, if I may, can la be used for none?
None. I would yes. Okay. Depending on your context. Like if you mean none like zero, I would say no. Because la it means no, or is used as no or not. So af is used as no or not, or neither, right? So I wouldn't say it means none. I wouldn't use it as none, depending on the context. So I wouldn't say you can use it as none. I would just have to say la. I would have to say no to that. You know what I mean? Is there anything else?
She also asks, can I be used for into?
For into? Off like AHTH? la'a. It can't be used as into. It's used to show direction. So let me give you an example. When I say anybody can get it, the reason that we have words like af is to prevent that. Because you like, who the hell is anybody? Like, I'm part of anybody. You know what I mean? But if I say, man, anybody can get it, af, the sister that's asking this question. Af is to show direction. Like, in other words, they would say, especially her. Especially her, she can get it. Meaning whoever, wants smoke. But af is used to show specificness. Like that's what I'm trying to say when I single you out of the anybody. Like you might be mad and you might say, oh, y'all can get it, but especially him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So what af is the purpose for in our culture is to eliminate the you having to say anybody. Just say, this sister, I'm going to beat her ass off that sister that's asking the question. You know what I'm saying? Like that is easier. It eliminates the guess of who. It eliminates the sneak diss. It just makes it easier for us to know who exactly you're talking about. That's why the Lord uses it to say, just for us. The Bible is just for us. Israelites. To show direction, specifically Israelites only, right? Go ahead, Qadash.
She said also a word got question too. She said in the context of none as used in Micah 4:4.
Read Micah 4:4, Salaki. Read Micah 4:4.
But they shall sit.
I want you to put this up on the screen for the sister too. This would be a good sis. This would be good for you to see it, right? Everybody in the class can see it, right? So we'll put it up on the board. Now, the purpose I'm doing this for is, let's see if it's used as none. Let's go to the actual word that you're referring to, and let's see what's used there. Let's see what the actual translation is there, and then you can use that word. Right. So go ahead. Micah 4:4.
Want to read it in Hebrew or?
I can read it in Hebrew first, not unless you want to read it in Hebrew.
If you want me to.
Can I get a time check? Because we a little short on time. All right. So Micah chapter 4:4. Wayashabwa ayash fakaf napanwa fa napanwa wa fakaf fa anathwa wa ayan Macharyat, Kaya Paya, Yahweh, Yataza Ba'awaf, Debar. So they didn't use La'ah at all in this verse. But read the verse in English, and then we'll go to the word that they used, and then we'll actually translate everything.
This is Micah chapter 4:4. But they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of the Lord of hosts have spoken it.
He said, for what shall make them afraid?
For the Lord, for the mouth of the Lord.
For who shall make them afraid?
None shall make them afraid.
Go ahead.
For the mouth of the Lord of hosts have spoken it.
So this is no one shall make them afraid. That's what this none is used as. It's not used as a way to say not. If you go down, the word ayan. Now, what's crazy is ayan is a word that means don't. Because, and I don't know why, but I kept thinking about don't. Because in the beginning, I was going to say yeah, but I'm like, no, because la'ah means no, and ayan means don't. So I wouldn't want to, it's like do not, right?
So I wouldn't want to say none. But it's crazy that they actually used ayun. Because I thought about ayun because of the two ways that you can say no or not. La'a is no, not, neither. Ayun is don't or no. Or don't or no. I don't think it's not. Right? It's don't or no. And it's crazy that they used ayun. Let's go to click on it. Click on the concordance number. Let's see. Ayun. Go down. You go all the way down. Keep going. All right, so stop right there. Not, nothing, no, none, neither. It says, I can't see what the other word says. What does it say right there? Let me take the glasses off.
Nothing.
Innumerable, infinite, nothing, not, without, fatherless. Right? Ayun. If you go down, keep going down. Outline of biblical usage. Nothing, not, naught. Nothing, naught, not. To have not of possessor for is without, five for lack of. Okay? So they used it as none as a slang, but that's still cool. Because now we got a word, you can say ayun. It's biblical. Nobody can refute it, it's in the scripture. But that word la'a, I wouldn't use la'a. But what's crazy, sis, is I actually thought about ayun because it's like don't do this. Like to say none. That's why I said I wouldn't use it as zero. Like y'all don't have nothing or none or zero. But I would. It depends on how you're trying to use the slang. But this is good. Ayun is tawab. So now you can say ayun. Get us this thing. Now we got a new word. Now we got a new slang of our own, biblical, hundreds, thousands of years old. All right, can I get a time check?
8:54.
8:54.
Slakia, sir. Also, Lord asked a question.
Go ahead.
He says, Slakia.
Big shot, you listen. Come down to Philly tomorrow. Get a chance to see Officer Hawar speak live, man. At the camp tomorrow, 12th and Market. Go ahead.
Also, Lord says, Slakia, I don't want Maha Sha'aiha.
Let me see. Put it up on the let me come around and check it out on the screen. Maha Sha'aiha. Maha Sha'aiha. Hawar, let me know what you're referring to. Maha Sha'ai. Because the I would probably connect to the character ha. Are you saying is that how it's pronounced? I'm not sure what you mean by Maha Sha'aiha.
Oh, what is your name?
You saying what is your name? No, okay, that wouldn't. Well, he's trying to ask, what is your name, Maha Sha'aiha? I wouldn't say that because name is Shum. You would say Mashamka. The character Mashamka. I said the character. The word Ma, the character Ma, and the character Ha. You can put me up on the big screen. The character Ma, the character Ha is Ma for the word for what? What or how is what this means. What, how, right? And then Shum is name. So Shum, this word is used as name, is also used as there, T-H-E-R, right? T-H-E-R-E. Ma Shum, and then Ka at the end of Shum. You know, Shum Ka is you. It's actually your, but it's used as you for a slang. So Ma Shum Ka. All right, so in English, Ma Shum, line there is not connected. Ma Shum Ka. All right, Ma Shum Ka, and this is what
what or what is, right? Or how you would say what's and then name your, right? What's name your? What's your name? Okay, Mashamka. All right. Cam, I really want to put this translation up. I doubt if we're gonna have time though, because it's 8:50 already. So what I'll do is, since we had the words, right? And I spent so much time in the beginning. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe I can write it out while you doing the announcements. Let me see. What time is it? I get a time check.
Okay, 8:57.
We 8:57. All right. So let me start writing this out on the board, and I'll try to put as much of it as I can, as possible, right? And y'all can sort of screenshot it. Okay. So just bear with me while I write this down. And I'll just put each one at, each word as, as we go along. Like the actual, what it's saying. All right. So somebody read for me, young man, come up and read for me what we translate right now. If I could, what we I'm not saying you right now, but what we actually translated in this specific moment. Not like ordering a brother to come right now. Not in that sense. All right. This is respect. Hawa Kayak. You come up. Kayak. All right. Okay, line right here. You're just gonna read. You're gonna read 4 and 3. You can read it right into the mic. You can lift up the mic if you need to.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 4, verse 3. And he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into.
Hold on, actually, I want you to read from the top, from 1 all the way down to 5. But just remember that verse 3 is what we translating, y'all.
But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2. And many nations shall come and say, Come, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the God of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 3. And ye shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nations shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Verse 4. But they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid, for the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken it. Verse 5. For all people will walk every one in the name of his God, and we will walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever.
Give that a hand, man. Give that a hand. You just read. And remember, what it's saying is, and I'm going to sum it up. What it's saying, right? It's saying that first off, the Lord is going to establish the Israelites, okay, as number one, his family and his government to rule the earth.
Okay? 2, the nations is going to come unto us to learn how to serve the Most High, man. They're going to come to us to learn how to serve the Lord. That's what they're going to do, and to walk in the statutes and judgments of the Most High. Okay? Then, also remember this. Now, when I say then, I'm not saying it like in chronological order. But also, Christ is going to return and establish the governments in the earth. And they're going to serve our God. Our God will be their God. When it says everyone to his God, our God is going to be their God. All right, boom, boom. Let me make sure I got that right. Boom. Yep. I just did that one right there. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Rob. Boom. I did this La for Young. Wham. Right here. And then the next last one is La Mazamara. Okay. I ain't gonna be able to fit it on that line. So I just saved that part. Let me see, can I move this over a little bit? Give the young brother a hand. All right. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna try to fit all this in here for y'all to copy. Y'all gonna have to screenshot it, right? Y'all gonna have to screenshot it and copy it from there. Okay, with that being said, Anya Mara, Salaki, Anya Kahan Wakwatazian Mara, Ma Warka Kayaha Yawam, Anya, I will Barkatha, I La Kahan Wakwatazian Kwatazak Para, the water, Shalom. All right, stand it up. You can take a seat. I'm Police Officer Mara, your teacher for the day. I'm passing the class over to Priest and Officer Kwatazak Para, the water. Thank you. Peace.
All right, this is I.S.U.K security announcements.
No, you ain't gotta turn it. I'm gonna do the
This I.S.U.K security announcement. I.S.U.K Star 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are all sentenced for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. It means 10th in the Hebrew. My I.S.U.P.K, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We got the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, the first day of the 7th month, which is Wednesday, October 2nd. If you want to read up on it, go to Leviticus chapter 23, verses 24 to 25. Okay, welcome, check bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the schools and start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, we go on to bless Israel.
Let's do the Lord's Prayer.
Khan. Sar Wapanya Han means turn to face the east. All right, we want to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
What I'm gonna have to do, y'all, I'm gonna have to take a picture of it and post it online so y'all can get it. We're gonna do the prayers and then we're gonna close it out. All right?
This is the Lord's Prayer. Abanau.
Abanau.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Qadash.
Qadash.
Ayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Malakukah. Tabaya. Tabaya. Tabaha. Ratazaka. Haya. Aisha. Ba'aratiza. War. Haya. Bashemayo. Nathalanao. Ka. Yawo. Wasalakana. The now. Kasalakana. Kawawaf Yanao. Wala'a. Saba Ya'anao. Bana Nasaya one. Oh. Hawa Shine. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahazaba'araf. Wa'aha'al.
So like it is Waha'ala. Yeah, 2 words. So Waha'ala is the first one.
So like Waha'al. Wahazaba'araf.
That's an I.
Oh, sorry. I will love you. Amen.
Our Father. Which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Alright. Men of Israel, give the brothers one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Micah, Shabbat, Micah, Barak.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakathon.
Guys, Matai, hands down, starting off his assistants. Our assistants going to give you one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Micah, Shabbat, Micah, Barak.
Yahweh Shema Thumb Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Guys, Matai, hands down, class dismissed.
A lot of for tuning in. Go enjoy your Sabbath, man. Make sure y'all come to Philly. Check us out, man. Live tomorrow, 12th and Market. Make sure y'all check us out, man. Shalom.